Hey everyone, happy Vlogentines day 4. This is Corrina's Knitting Diaries and I am Corrina, and you can find me on TikTok, Ravelry, and Instagram as Corrina is Crafty. So yeah, we're on day 4. I am drinking chamomile. Chamomile is my favorite. So good. Shorter video today. Got lots to do. Tomorrow probably will be, and the next day too, a little bit shorter videos because we're driving down to Minneapolis and staying the night, and my husband has business to do Thursday, and then we'll drive back. So I really don't know how the video will go. I think tomorrow I've got it all figured out, but Thursdays is gonna be a little different. So I will do my best. But yeah, I'm gonna jump right in and talk about, so there's been lots of discussion about our knit along here, our polka dot cowl. So this is the polka dot cowl, and I am hosting a knit along. So to be a part of the knit along, all you have to do is knit a polka dot cowl and take pictures, and you can tag me in them on Instagram. Corrina is Crafty, and then you can also use the hashtag polka dot cowl. I'll have that here on the screen. And so this is where I am here, day 1, day 2. This is day 3. I haven't finished day 3 yet, but I will. I just did the color work portion, and so a lot of people decided to do what I'm doing, holding the fingering double, and you get this thicker fabric for your cowl. When it blocks, I'm gonna really block it out. So I think it'll be perfect size. I cast on the normal amount of stitches, and but I am holding it double. And once I added that color work row, I started to wonder how, or when I was thinking about it, and I was this color with this color, I didn't think I was gonna like it. So what I did was went stash diving, and I had this in there, and I'm just going to use this. It's a very, very light pink. I think it's like a Surrey, and so it's fluffy, and I figured it would pop a little bit. You probably can't see it here, but that was my thinking. You really can't see it very well here because I just finished that row, but it's still showing up. So that's how I'm choosing to do it. I'm not gonna do the color before. I'm just gonna every row, because I think we're gonna get a lot of this type of coloring. I might be wrong, you never know, and not so much of the more solids. So I'm just gonna go with I could have done really dark. I thought about that, but I just went for the poofy, super light pink. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. But anyways, there's weekly prizes. Every Monday I will pick a winner from the hashtag combo of the, if I'll look through, everybody does a hashtag, enter them all in, everybody who tagged me in their stories or in their posts. On Instagram, I think you can do it here on YouTube. I haven't gotten a notification, so if anyone has done that, let me know, because I didn't see anything where I was tagged in any pictures on YouTube. So I'm not sure how that works, but I know a couple people said, well, I don't have Instagram, but I'd like to join in, and yeah, I'd like to get that figured out, because otherwise maybe email me, send me an email. And I can put my email in the show notes. So I am holding everything in this really cute bag by Molly Klein Designs. It's really cute. And I'm knitting it out of the Molly Klein Designs Valentine's Advent. There you go, they're all in there, all cute packaged. And currently there is a discount code on Molly's Etsy. It's Corrina15, I'll put that on the screen. And you can use that to get 15% off of anything in her shop. I know she's been uploading or putting up lots of pictures of bags and yarn combos and stuff, so very cute stuff. I've known Molly for a very long time, and I've gotten lots of beautiful yarn, and some of my favorite bags are from Molly. So yeah, and I think so far I am loving the Advent. It's a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. So if you know, when you were watching the beginning of this, you saw that I have got the granny squares laid down, and I am starting to, for the hearts cardigan I'm making, I'm starting to assemble, put them together. So it took me a minute to remember how to do the zipper join for crochet, but I got it. And so I'm just gonna start attaching them together that way and go for it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think it should go very well. I've only ever done blankets with that kind of join, so I need to think about it a little bit more about how, but for now I'm just joining the first three, the two, you know, here, and then I'll do the same strip between each one on the row of 5, and then attach them. I think that's just how I'm gonna go, and then go back over. Sometimes there'll be going over and to join, and yeah, I think I have it figured out. We'll see. I'm really excited to get it done. I have discovered that I still need to do 2 more squares. It's 14, not 12. I'm not, who knows, but no problem. I'll get those done while we're traveling, and tomorrow and the next day. And maybe I'll have that cardigan done by the weekend. That would be fun. I am not going to take my sweater on the trip because it sheds quite a lot. And so if I'm wearing my comfy leggings, they're black, and then I get fibers all over. So I'm not going to finish the sleeve on that during our drive, but maybe, you know, I'll sit down and knit on that over the weekend. Definitely do the next couple colors for this, our knit along, and yeah. Okay. I guess I am now going to talk about what I baked today. So today I did heart-shaped bagels, and they're sourdough bagels, and I used my whole wheat recipe. So I use this recipe for the bagels and my bread that I make weekly for our family. And the only difference is that there's slightly less hydration for a bagel. The bagels, you want it to be a much more stiff dough than your bread. So I don't use as much liquid water in the bagel recipe, and they turn out fantastic. They are so good. So I will write everything down. I also went and found a comparable you know, New York bagel style recipe with just using yeast, and you still have to do like an overnight in the fridge chill, so it's still an overnight type recipe, but it's, so you don't have to plan for it. It's probably like a weekend recipe to do. For me, I whip up the dough the night before, and then I set it on the counter because sourdough takes quite a bit longer to rise than your regular yeast, and usually it's a nice rise by the time I get up in the morning. So, and then I form the bagels and let them sit for about another 2 hours, and then boil them and bake them, and they turn out fantastic. So I hope you enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you when you're done watching. here we go. This is the heart-shaped bagel. Some of them kind of, you know, got unheart. A few of them did. That's my very first time shaping bagels into a heart. I thought about it before, like how I was going to do it, and then that method didn't work. And I think the pictures I saw online, I think people actually did a rope rolled out, you know, because I've seen people put bagels together that way too, and then attached, kind of like a pretzel. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do the dough tight like you're supposed to, get that tight little ball and poke the hole through. So I just stretched it out and then bent it. And yeah, some of them during their second rise got a little unheart shaped, but these are delicious. I'm really happy with how they turned out. And I'm sending them to work with my husband tomorrow. So his team gets to have fresh bagels in the morning. Well, I suppose they won't be super fresh, but you know what I mean. I was going to talk about my friend Corey of iRock Knits. She has a new pattern out. I Feel Pretty, and it's so pretty, this sweater is. I will put a picture in here, and there's beads on it. So today I went to Hobby Lobby, as you saw in the video, and my 13-year-old, she's just about to turn 14, wanted me to get her some beads from Hobby Lobby, and I was gonna look at their fabric. I guess I just don't like their fabric. It's not, it doesn't feel right. I don't know. So I didn't get any fabric there. But yeah, I did find these beads that I would like to knit the I Feel Pretty in like a pink, a light puffy pink color. When you look at the sweater, go check it out on her Ravelry. And then you see the beads, you'll see why. I hope these, trying to get a really good, they're nice and pastel-y, and I think they would look very, very pretty on that sweater. So I plan to knit it. I've cut the beads. Go check it out. And now I'm gonna open a fork. So now I'm starting to think, I really love the color, but I'm thinking my choice for that puffy, well, you know, that's okay. Maybe for that row, I'll go back in with, I still have left over from this row. I don't know, that probably still wouldn't show up either. I will think about this. Come up with a plan. But it is very pretty. I do love it. There is something else in here. Oh, cute. So it's a knitted looking plastic heart. And I have to get my face out, and you guys see it? I think it's showing up. But yeah, very cute. Very cute. I might have to switch out what I have currently on mine, which is the one I made. You guys, I would love to hear what you think about the bagels and me making things with sourdough. I know there's some people in here that know that I've been baking with sourdough for quite a while. I've actually had my starter for going on 6 years now, and I bake with it weekly, mostly bread for the family, and a couple times a month I do make the bagels. But I've made all kinds of other things. I've done croissants. I made sourdough croissants. Those were delicious. Like legit real, where you like put the butter in there and you smack it in and you do fold the layers over this long drawn out process of in and out of the fridge and everything like that. And they turned out so good. Lots of cinnamon rolls out of sourdough. So let me know if you're interested in seeing more. I'm sure I will, you know, here and there put a couple more videos of my sourdough baking, but I also do a lot of these things using regular yeast too, you know, like sometimes I'll do sourdough pizza crust, but that you have to plan for. So then, you know, usually if I'm gonna make homemade pizza crust, it's just with regular yeast. So I would love to hear what you guys think about more for the future of more of the sourdough if you're interested at all. I just started mine in a jar and it was easy and I've maintained it this whole time. I had actually taken it and then discarded and made a second starter. And so then for a while I had 2 jars of starter. That's too much. I you know, that's silly to have 2. I don't need 2. So now I'm just down to 1 again. And I really do love baking with sourdough. My family does too. And we like to mostly do the whole wheat anymore because my husband, for his cholesterol, he's not really supposed to have bread, but whole wheat sourdough as a treat here and there isn't gonna hurt him. So all right, guys, that's it for today. And thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.